And tonight we are focusing on the criminally insane in our state and the most shocking high-profile murder in recent memory. It happened in Nichols Hills almost 6 years ago. You may remember it. A wealthy doctor bludgeoned his young son to death during a fit of psychosis.
Ollie Meyer has details about the case that you haven't seen or heard before, and the very latest on what the future holds for Dr. Stephen Wolf. And warning, the facts surrounding this murder are graphic.
(911), where's your emergency? Listen to me. I have them on the way. What is going on? Oh, your son is down. Your son is dead.
Mary Wolf called 911 when her husband, Dr. Stephen Wolf, attacked their 9-year-old son. Little Tommy Wolf was no match for his deranged father, armed with kitchen knives and crippled by hallucinations.
The only thing he kept repeating over and over was, he's got the devil inside of him. He's got the devil inside of him. I got to get it out. That's all he really said.
Dr. Wolf would never walk free again. A short legal battle ensued, but both sides agreed Wolf was insane. In fact, detectives were so sure Wolf was out of his mind, they didn't even conduct the customary interrogation.
The emotions and the tone of his voice was like nothing I'd ever heard before. I felt sorry for him.
Nichols Hills police maintain the evidence file, a gory, sad collection of cardboard boxes, storage for evidence that'll never make it to trial. The kitchen knives, bent by the force of the attack, a mother's nightgown stained with the blood of her only son, worn in the last moments of his life, and the pint-sized pajamas of a little boy tucked into his bed for the last time that night by the person he trusted most in the whole wide world.
It was horrendous. I've not worked anything like it.
Chief Richard Mask is convinced Dr. Stephen Wolf had no idea what he was truly doing to his son that night.
You talk about the greatest betrayal. What Tommy must have been thinking about while he was being murdered by the person he loved and trusted the most on the planet. Tough to deal with.
Prosecutors were convinced also. DA David Prater offered up an acquittal, not guilty by reason of insanity. But in the months before that deal was reached, Dr. Wolf stayed here on suicide watch at the Oklahoma County Jail.
Are you doing any better, or are you getting depressed in there? It must be really lonely.
I'm just very lonely. I miss you so much.
It is the voice of insanity, recorded on jailhouse phone calls between Dr. Wolf and his wife, Mary.
Do you want a picture of Tommy's gravestone?
I'll visit it when I get out. I don't think I want a picture.
I put some flowers over there the other day. I know, it must be really hard. I prayed for you.
Thank you, dear.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm so sorry, dear. I don't want to talk about it. I can't talk about my case.
The audio is part of the police file collected while detectives were still building the murder case against Dr. Wolf while he was in jail behind bars.
So everyone was asking what to do it in there. So I don't know. I just miss my Tommy.
I miss my Tommy so dear. You love me?
I can never forgive you for what you did. I'm sorry, I can't.
I know.
You took my child.
What?
You took my child from me.
I know I did, dear.
And I just hope it wasn't on purpose.
What do you mean?
Well, how could someone do that to their own son? I just don't know. I have bad.
I don't know.
You see, really.
On purpose, dear.
He now is back to reality and is having to deal with that. To me, that's much worse than death. because there's no end to it.
And there has been no end for the community of Nichols Hills either.
It never goes away. It never goes away. You know, you think about it. Told me 10-6 for a little bit. I drive down that street every day. You know, every time I drive by the house, so I, you know, always, it pops in. You know, you think about it. You always second guess everything you do.
Elmhurst Lane is lined with second guesses. Neighbors and teachers, loved ones who wish they'd seen the signs of mental illness and saved Tommy's life. Allie Meyer, News Channel 4.
Now, we can also tell you the court requires an annual mental health analysis of Dr. Wolf.
And every year, the judge reevaluates whether he should remain hospitalized.
If you